Hi everybody, I'm Ken and I am an outdoor adventurer. And I'm presently kayaking down the Colorado River and it's pretty hot today. I need a lot of water, but I don't want to pack a lot of water on the boat with me. So I carry a filter. And I thought this would be a good time to talk about the cognitive distortion called filtering. Filtering is where we have an agenda, and we want to hold on to our agenda, even if there's evidence and other people telling us other information that contradicts our belief. But we ignore that. We filter that information out because we want to hold on to our belief regardless of what other people are telling us. A common example that I hear of filtering at work is the argument about marijuana use. A lot of people want to argue that there's nothing wrong with marijuana. It is not a mind-altering substance, and it is an herb. They don't realize that some people have anxiety problems created from marijuana, and some people actually have a condition where they become allergic to it and they get sick and end up in the hospital and don't understand why, because they're just having a reaction to marijuana. These people don't want to hear the evidence saying that it's not necessarily the best thing ever. Now, does this mean that marijuana is bad? Not for everybody, but for some people, definitely. But when we filter out, we don't pay attention to what we need to pay attention to. I also had a patient years ago who had HIV, and he refused to take his HIV medicine because he found one website, and on this website there were so-called doctors who said, if you take the medication, you will stay sick. But if you don't take the medication, your body will heal itself and cure yourself from the HIV. Even though we had doctors and nurses and health educators come in to talk about the whole process of how the HIV cell attacks the body and the importance of the medication and how the medication works on combating the virus, he filtered all that out and refused to take his medicine because of this one website with these doctors. That is another great example of filtering. I'm downstream from the Hoover Dam, and they release current here every day to generate electricity. So at times you're paddling upstream into a pretty heavy current. And I've had friends that have been here before and have refused to come back because they don't want to paddle in that strong current. Now, there are charts online that you can see when they release the water and when the flow is at its highest. You can actually have a good paddle on the river if you time it so that you're on the water heading upstream during the low flow current times, and then heading back where the current is higher to give yourself a push. But these people don't want to listen to that because all they remember is how miserable they were, and they don't want to consider that there's other information out there that they could be out here and having a great time like I'm having with my friends today. I think I have enough water now to get me to my destination. But I want to ask you, in the future, if you find yourself getting upset because you're in an argument with somebody and you're holding on to your belief and not listening to what the other person is saying, ask yourself if you're filtering and only hearing what you want to hear. I'm Ken, and I want to get in the shade before it gets too hot, so I will see you down the river. Thank you for watching.